I've eaten Whataburger, Tex-Mex, and Blue Belt at like an alarming rate. But I've kind of taken this process. I'm kind of starting to gain too much weight off this. But post Super Bowl, I will go on a diet. But it's a whole lot cooler to tell you right now. If I told you I lost 8 or 9 pounds, you'd be like, who cares? But if I told somebody I lost like 20 or 25 pounds, you'd be like, damn, that's impressive. So I'm kind of working towards that right now. So, but yeah, you can't get those in LA at all.
What's it like being back in Texas?
It is freaking awesome. It was great to have that experience and be out there and be around some good people and situations and things like that, but there's no place like home. I mean, that's just not a phrase from the Wizard of Oz, it's the truth.
Joseph Hoy from the Dallas Morning News. One of the guys that you were able to sign at the second signing day was Ahmad Moses from Mansfield Summit, able to flip him from UTSA. I guess how important was that, and how much of an emphasis did you really put on recruiting him?
It was a big need for us as far as getting a younger safety and an older one, hopefully in the future, with not having that many defensive backs signed in this class, and going to a 3 safety defense, needing more people in that room to compete and work and do that. He was a young man that his film just jumped out. The previous place I was at, I stopped recruiting 22 safeties about a year ago. We had a young man that committed and was silently committed for over a year. So I hadn't really looked at those guys. I think we were 23s and 24s. So we got here, popped on tape, and looked for guys, first of all, locally, and his film just jumps out. The young man's a playmaker. He flies around. I think that no fault of his. I think some people didn't put as much value in him just because he's not a 6'1", 185, 90 pound. The dude's a ball player, and we're extremely excited that he chose to come this way.
Craig, I'm curious, with the 2 signing days now, has the early signing day and guys that don't get signed, has that allowed the late rising seniors to kind of reemerge somewhere? I think maybe, like you said, some schools were done recruiting a class well before December. So how have you seen that evolve for like late rising seniors?
It is evolving daily. The crazy thing is, before the early signing date, obviously all emphasis was placed on the what used to be the real signing date. Now when early signing date happened, all right, now you've got the rush to get guys committed in the summertime, hold them during the season and make moves late. Then some guys would choose to wait to sign on the second signing date, and really the second signing date was just for guys that said, hey, I just kind of want the glitter and glam and I'll wait and do this. But younger guys did emerge. Now the transfer portal hits and it's all over the place. Now people are holding back scholarships for transfer portal guys. So I think there's a bigger pool of players, high school wise, that are available at the second signing date, because people aren't as quick to pull the trigger, because if you got 25 guys to sign, I'm going to throw and say that most people are saving between 3 to 6 scholarships for the portal. Maybe more, maybe less. But that cuts down the number of guys that commit or have committable offers early. So guys like Ahmad are still there, which had it not been for the transfer portal, he's signed an early signing date, and it's a whole different situation.